Well, the City of Ottawa is one step closer to a so-called bubble bylaw that would restrict where protests and demonstrations can take place. City staff unveiling a plan to create buffer zones around some locations such as hospitals, churches and schools. But it doesn't come without some pushback. CTV's Katelyn Wilson joins us live now with more. Katelyn.
Patricia, last May, Council directed staff to develop a bubble zone bylaw to prioritize safe access to places like schools, hospitals, and churches. Now we're getting a first look at that proposed bylaw as the number of demonstrations across the city climb. Protests like this are happening more often across Ottawa. Now the city unveiling a proposed bubble zone bylaw that would restrict where those demonstrations can take place.
We've seen a rise in extremism in Ottawa in recent years. We've seen a rise in anti-Semitic, in Islamophobic, in anti-LGBTQ+, in anti-Black racism.
The bylaw would create safe access zones prohibiting demonstrations within 50 meters of schools, childcare centers, hospitals, residential care facilities, and places of worship. Supporters say the goal is to protect access to those spaces, curbing possible harassment and hate crimes.
We've been hearing about this for a number of years, and I think it just reinforces that there are a few policy tools that the city has the ability to push, and this is one of them.
The mayor says the bylaw would go hand in hand with the federal government's proposed Combating Hate Act, which would make it illegal to intimidate or block people trying to access certain locations.
They are approaching it from a judicial point of view, and we're approaching it from a public space point of view. Together, both measures will be effective in protecting the public.
But critics argue the city's bylaw would infringe on freedom of expression and the right to peaceful assembly.
It throws a ton of confusion into the mix, and it makes people worried that they aren't allowed to be out there protesting, and it's supposed to be a fundamental right.
And other cities have tried similar approaches. In Calgary, a judge allowed a bubble zone bylaw to stand, but said some parts went too far. And in Winnipeg, a proposal was shelved after public pushback.
A lot of scrutiny has gone into making sure that we're balancing charter rights, and I'm very confident, looking at what staff are going to present, that we're going to meet that mark.
The bylaw is set to go for a vote at special committee meeting next week. If approved, it would head to council, and if passed, the new rules would come into effect August 1st. The owners and operators of the facilities would need to apply to the city for safe access zones to be enforced. And according to staff, the zones would be in effect from 1 hour before the facility opens until 1 hour after it closes. The fine for violating the bylaw could range between $150 and $500. Patricia?
All right, CTV's Katelyn Wilson live for us tonight. Thank you very much.